I decided for my first save of FM26 I was going to try and save Rangers, who had been struggling in real life and had already sacked Russell Martin. How unfortunate. We were going to go and use a manager that had previously been a domestic champion, had been a previous first team coach, known throughout his own country, and had Continental Pro licenses. Safe to say, I thought it made sense to do this particular thing. And here we are! Rangers set to appoint Darren Mickelson, and he looks to do a good job at Rangers. The fact that I don't think there was actually a manager going into this is great, and it makes sense for why I wanted to do this save. So we have been welcomed to Rangers. They have good facilities, I like to think. Let's double check that is the case. Excellent trade facilities, great youth facilities, academy coaching is good, and youth recruitment is exceptional, which is unsurprising. We've been given a 3-year deal on 26.5 grand a week. The fans expect us to become the most reputable club this year, I think. Is that this year or is that next year? I don't know. But they want us to finish above Celtic at the league because that's unsurprising. They want us to win the William Hill Premiership. They want us to finish above Celtic, and they want us to finish above Aberdeen, which I guess makes sense for the 803,000 club members. They also want us to make progress on and off the pitch. But then again, this is also the fans. The board, on the other hand, want us just to qualify for the Champions League and be competitive, as well as win the Scottish Cup and the Premier Sports Cup. I guess that makes sense. Season preview sees us in second place, and we have 5 players in the Media Dream 11, so it's not like we are in a terrible position. I actually don't know who's got the most reputable manager in this situation, because it looks like everyone's just pending, so it doesn't look like they actually have that information right now. We are the youngest at the age of 29 now. But they're like me, so that's good. It's just the cohesion's not very good, as well as the atmosphere. Okay, we need to fix that. Okay, I should also make a point to try and improve things. We can get some staff in, actually. A lot of staff, apparently. 7 recruitment people. Mostly scouts, 5 scouts. 3 coaches, a set-piece coach, a head analyst. Okay, we can definitely do a lot of things here. But this is what I wanted to do. Responsibilities. Can I delegate things? We're going to delegate the control of the friendlies to... Do we not have an assistant manager? We don't have an assistant manager. Okay, we need to get an assistant manager ASAP. Okay, so now the tactics. I'm actually going to have a lot of fun with this, I think. Potentially just tinkering this, going what we want to do from here and now. I could go for the vertical tiki-taka. I could go for the run, or I could go for the control possession. But I want to see what they suggest we do. I actually have always been a fan of this particular style, but I always change over time. And of course, a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Let's go for the 4-3-3 first and foremost. And then we could just go for 4-1-4-1 or 4-3-3. We're going to go 4-4-3 for now and see what they can do. And this is the thing that is going to interest me the most. I have no idea what to expect from this and if we should be concerned or not. I think for now, that is kind of what we're going to be doing for the tactic. I've made 3 different tactics as well. I've got a few ideas where I want to go for this, but I need to figure out where I want to go from there and see if it works. Also, Suto is actually considering his options. I might just sell him just to get some money out of it, and we go from there. Let's ask the agent about the market interest and see if there's anyone who would be interested. We're only considering for the right price. No interest in him? That's fine. I won't do otherwise. Okay, why have we got 3 sports scientists when we only have room for 1? I don't understand this. Okay, so we actually got to our first squad of registration for the Champions League. I actually don't know what to expect from this, so this could go either 1 or 2 ways. Really well, really badly. We've got a problem. We're not meeting the homegrown nation quota, which is a bit bizarre that I've just noticed this. And I'm hiding a player that's not even at the club either. So what on earth has happened with the squad building? How has it been allowed to happen? This is a problem that we're about to find ourselves in. I don't know what on earth's happened here. This might be about to hurt me, but okay. We've only got 3 strikers in the squad, which makes sense. But apparently I can only put 20... I could not put these players in. Okay, so we are about to take on our first opponent of the season. And I generally don't know what to expect to get this team, so... I know that Rangers beat Panathinaikos in real life, but I don't know if we are going to be able to do it in this tactic or not, because I really don't know how this tactic is going to work yet. So hopefully we have a good time, even if I may have messed up the registration, because I underestimated just how many players did not have the fitness or even the required players allowed for this competition. a mistake I will not make again. Let's go to this match against Panathinaikos. Okay, so the first fight was in a bit. I had to take off Dynamic because I think Dynamic actually didn't use a lot of stuff to really see that was interesting or key highlights. But here is Shamint anyway. Day Monday. We did seem like we're going to lose something silly here, but you see my two wingers are cutting inside. Ant-Man's now on the ball, plays across, and we do take the lead. Chamiti scores, and it's the perfect start for our life as the Rangers manager. Another highlight for us. We have 1-0 lead. We just need to make sure we keep control of everything here and ensure that what we do is even more in our possession and even more in our control. But here's Tavernier. Oh, good bit of pace, actually. Bit of skill, I suppose. And again, Tavernier is a real nuisance here. Cutting inside. Did he just go for a goal himself when I don't want him to do that? You actually see my wingers. They're cutting inside. And I want them inside because I want them to create more bodies in the box. Tavernier now on the ball. And again, it's good to see the players doing this. And Mikey Moore, Lafont takes care of it. But actually, you can see what I'm trying to do with my tactic here. Have my players further inside. I'll actually show you the tactics a bit later after the match is done. What I want my players to be doing. As that was one of the most pointless punts I've ever seen. Okay, so we're in control. We're doing well with the passing. And we get a lot of shots on target. But we need to do a bit more, I think. As Tavares is on the ball, we could easily let Panathinaikos get back into this and equalise if we don't do our jobs properly. And right now, it doesn't feel like we're doing our jobs the way I want it to be done. Especially if Cornelius gave away a penalty like that. He's just come out from injury. He's just done. It's a terrible decision from his part. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I just knew it. I just knew it as soon as I saw the animation. As soon as I saw the decision being made. Panathinaikos with a chance to equalise. Butland, please save the penalty. We do need you to do something here. Oh dear. No. Joan Jeff scores, and we've been the better team. That has not been deserved. Did Butland have a chance at all? Maybe he could have got to that. I don't know. Okay, so half time. Look at the stats. You can see why I'm a bit annoyed by the fact we've given away that penalty. We should not have done that at all. Okay, so tactics. I'm actually going to show you the team instructions, right? I want my players, this is what I want to do. I want to congest in the middle of the park. I want my the wide player, the wingers to come inside so they are providing this support. And when it's going for that wide, they can just do that. So you're going to see my wingers cutting inside a lot as we try to put the ball into the box. And that's what we want to do. Hasn't really worked the way I hoped it would so far. But again, I was half expecting to be an issue. It is the Champions League. It's also Rangers. You never know what they're going to do. Finally getting highlight. It's been a long time. But I actually moved having it to the left wing. And brought Aarons, who is still hurt, but he's back in 2 days. So he didn't want to start for that particular reason. And Tavares is now on the ball. We could get hit in the counter, I just realised. And we gave away a penalty earlier. We've had to block the shot now. And Danilo. Oh dear. We are getting the ball away now. And thankfully, we might have a counter-attack ourselves. Jamiti, he's going to have to do a lot of work by himself. Danilo's on the pitch, though, from the bench. And he had to hold the ball up. It didn't work. Okay, Tavernier finds... okay, well, both wings to change anyway. Sultan on the ball now. And Rothwell is on the ball. Can play it out wide to Aarons. Does find him quite nicely. Aarons can do some work here on the flank. Play the cross, does try to play the cross, and Gassama also just save out the goalkeeper. Okay, that's not bad. We've got one more change we can make, and I'm hoping this works. As Tavernier takes the corner from the left side of the pitch, which means his in-swinger will be dangerous from the corner. I don't think it worked as well as I hoped it would, but here it is. Diamande plays a cross to find Badrami, goes for goal. Actually forces a save from the keeper because of the shot, the fly of the ball, but there you go. Okay, we're on the ball again. Bowen now on the pitch in the midfield for the first time. Here's Tavernier. Can he do something from the left flank? Finds Diamande. Tavernier back to Rothwell. Darren Rothwell. We need to do something. We've got ability. He's going to go for goal, isn't he? He's at the woodwork. Okay. That's something at least. I'd like to see a winner here. We've been the better team. Free kick, Tavernier. If it's a free kick we score and win from, I'd be a bit annoyed. But at the same time, I wouldn't be massively shocked. That's the woodwork, isn't it? Okay. Well, we drew, despite having 36 shots and 17 on target. That's not ideal, is it? Okay, we're about to make a potentially stupid decision, but we're actually going to sell Rabbi Batondo to Wolfsberger. I just didn't see him having a future at the club, and he just was on to a lot of money. We don't have anything to really do here, and I think it just made sense to get rid of him. So he's going to Wolfsberger for £325,000, which when I realized how much they spent on him, oh god, what were they thinking spending £3 million on him, honestly? Okay, we are back, this time for the second leg, so how about this? Let's make sure we win. So 20 minutes in the game, we've not actually seen a highlight. It's actually been no shots on target, but we've had 3 shots. So I like to think the team is going to perform well here. We just need to make sure we take our chances, you know? And hopefully Antman can create a chance for us here. And Antman's in. 1-0. That's perfect. The great start we were looking for. I had a feeling as soon as this was starting that we were going to do something, but I didn't realize it was going to be a 1-2. So this is perfect for our point of view. And the fact he has so much time and space to make that shot is wonderful for us. Okay, they need a goal just to get back into this. But right now we are in firm control. We just need to make sure we continue to extend our dominance a little bit. Get that second goal, which we didn't get in the first leg. And Mikey Moore, who find Diamande does. Oh my god, that move is in. Is he onside? I don't think he is. He looks off. He looked off. I wouldn't be upset if he was off, because it means we're definitely on top of them, but this may not be onside. Oh, it is? He was on. Okay, I'm taking that. I'm not complaining the slightest. Okay, another chance, and I like to think that the tinkering we've made is mostly just the formation. I thought that the tactic was working. It was just the formation or the players weren't what I was looking for, and the fact we've now got more space to work with in terms of the transfer wages. Chamiti's in. Oh, it should be free. It should have been free. It was such a good chance. And now Panathinaikos with a free kick. It's been headed away. I did actually tinker something with the set pieces defensively, because I realized that after the Panathinaikos set piece last time out that they were getting some good chances, and I probably haven't completely fixed them. It's mostly from the corners I tinkered it, but it was good to see an issue and just try and fix it. Why are they showing in this highlight? Is it showing that it was close to going over the line? Oh my god, in my opinion. What the heck? Pardon, what the hell? We are in firm control, my god. Okay, this is perfect. I've got a chance now. Cornelius with the throw. I've not really tinkered much with the throws, if I'm honest with you, but here's Mikey Moore. That's not a pen. If it's a free kick, definitely, but it's not in the penalty area, is it? Yeah. Should not be in the penalty. If it's in the penalty area, I'm not complaining. No, it's not a pen. I didn't think it was. Free kick, though. We could make this free. Diamande with the free kick. We've made our last change. And oh, Chimete almost gets the second of this Champions League campaign. Their 4-2-3-1 cannot cope by 4-3-3. They're looking to attack apparently, which means that we can hit them on the counter even more than usual, which is going to be brilliant for our point of view as Danilo finds Diamande, cuts inside, it's free, it's over. We are in the next round. Perfect. They're looking to go and attack, and we've hit them. We've absolutely hit them from a set piece, from a throw, which I'm not even in control of. Ladies and gentlemen, we dominated. A very good victory. And we have Victoria Pilsen, so hopefully we can do well next time out. That being said, I'm actually going to end this here. I don't know when I'll be back. We're either going to be in our first league game, or we're going to be progressing further and further into the Champions League. I don't know right now, but I hope I see you again very soon. But until then, goodbye and well, good night.